everyone, Sir Maestro 2 here, and today, do I have to say what it is? It's Laura again. But this time, this time, it's personal. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. But I am just shocked that she did this. Laura went the lowest of low today. A low that I never expected any sane person would do. Now, I was recently banned from her server. Big shock, right? But I'm like, okay, you banned me from your server. You know, whatever. I really couldn't give two shits because rarely anybody talks to me on that server anyway. And I've been trying to get in voice chats of her to clear things up, but unfortunately, she is not interested in me anymore. It's just, I feel so lonely. I'm so sad. But that wasn't the problem. My problem was she also banned someone who has nothing to do with this bullshit, and she did anyway. Like she was having a retarded rage moment, and she was like, okay, I gotta ban someone. Like, I feel so mad. I'm so mad. I gotta ban someone. I had to have someone to take my anger out on. And she chose the worst person. She chose the most innocent person I know. She chose Neko Girl to ban. And I didn't even know why. Like, why the fuck did she ban Neko? Like, what did she do? And I am genuinely shocked why she thought that banning Neko Girl was passable. I don't know how banning anyone was passable. But I should probably speak out on what just happened, or turn back the time, and what I think started this, or was at least the forerunner of it. She posted something of Puss in Boots x Diane Ross fan art, I think from a friend. Yeah, a friend made it. And she's like, isn't it so cute? And everyone's like, okay, it's cute. And I put a thinking emoji. And to be like, this is pretty interesting art style. I've never seen this before. This is actually a pretty interesting art style. That's what I said. So that's what the context of it. And for some fucking reason, Laura saw a thinking emoji as an insult. I don't know, because apparently I've been hearing all this talk saying, hey, did you call Laura's shit cringe? Like, Neko and Mighty called me out, told me, hey, did you call her shit cringe? And I'm like, no. Why would I call it cringe? It's like well, Laura told me you did. I just felt like facepalming. I feel like facepalming right now. And that is just absolute bullshit. Because why would I call some random OC ship cringe? I gain nothing from that. And besides, I can care less about a ship. Okay, it's a ship. So what? I'm not gonna share my opinion on it unless it's a really shitty one like Lilac X Sonic. Then I'm gonna just have some really negative thoughts about it. But this wasn't like Lilac X Sonic. It was Puss in Boots x Diane Ross. I barely even know Diane Ross, and I barely have any fascination with Puss in Boots, so why the fuck would I care? But for some reason, Laura thought I was insulting it and calling it cringe. So I guess that was the start of her retarded rage. I don't know. I don't really want to call her a retard, but she's kind of acting like one. I probably already mentioned this before, but we all know it. Laura is sensitive. But here's a little conspiracy theory. I feel like she has a phobia. A phobia of other people's opinions. That is a phobia, by the way. I just recently figured it out. The fear of someone else's opinion. Or at least is very intolerable to other people's opinions. Because she seems like she can't bear to see anyone else say, oh. So she's like, oh, I love this shit. This is great. It's so cute. And when someone says, I don't really like it that much, she just goes full megalovania and be like, so you've chosen death. And that is a very toxic mindset. And I'm not a supporter of that at all. And speaking of supporting, I probably won't support her anymore. I really can't defend someone who just stabs an innocent girl in the back. I really can't. Can you really support someone who does that? I wouldn't. Because unlike her, I'm an actual rational person with fucking common sense. That if I'm angry, I stay as far away from the internet as possible. And not pull anyone into the fire of rage that I'm going to be going into. But Laura feels like if she's angry, everyone else has to suffer like she is. And that's not a good mindset at all. And so, me and Neko are banned from her server. She probably deleted it too. She constantly loves to do that, doesn't she? Well, anyway, in conclusion, I probably won't be rejoining her server again because, honestly, it's a pretty toxic environment to be around. With all these people that I barely even know, all talking to each other. I barely get an interaction or two. It's mostly from either Hunter or Laura or something, I don't know. So, to be honest, I really can't support her anymore. Unless she finally makes it up again. I just apologizes and reopens the server to everyone and changes her ways. I really can't support her anymore. I can't. Because I can't bring myself to support such a sensitive, toxic, opinion intolerable piece of garbage. I really can't support her anymore until she gets her shit put back together. And if Neko is watching this, I am really sorry that she did this to you. She really shouldn't have. You're too nice to have this happen to. I don't even know why she even did. Obviously, this further supports my idea that she only did it because she was in a tard rage or something. And if Mighty's watching this, why do you defend her? Or at least, why do you defend this? Okay, so here's a better question. Do you defend her now? After this stab in the back to poor Neko, you can defend her? I love to see you try to defend her now. Not to be mean to you or her, but this is unforgivable. Or at least, you can't justify it. You can't defend things like this. Well, anyway, I think this video is going on for too long, so I probably should end it soon, but one last thing. If Laura is watching this, stop being like this. Just please be a normal person and have some fucking common sense and to know you're hurting other people by doing this. You hurt me, you hurt Neko, and you probably hurt a lot of other people too that me and Neko aren't aware of. You probably hurt more people than you realize. So I guess that's all I have to say. It's just Laura being Laura. Being a big piece of shit. See ya.